Oh. Can you repeat the question again?
Sure. If you read that article carefully, can you tell me if there's anything that you see that is false, not true?
Well, I believe was false was I never denied not taking any banned substance.
Okay. You never denied it to anybody?
No, I never denied taking banned substance.
The question was about I mean, are you now broadening the question? The question was...
The question I have is what he said.
Yes, talking to law enforcement, then you explained
No,
it to...
he is answering the question. He's saying what's not true in there is that he never denied taking banned substances, right?
That's not... Wait a minute. You asked him to read an article.
And I asked him what was false
but
or
you
not
have to
true.
put it in context. Look at the paragraph you had him read. You didn't say...
Excuse me, Mr. Mosley. Do you understand I asked you to read the article and you read it, is that fair?
Right.
And then I said to you, could you point out to me anything in the article that you believe is not true, that you believe is false?
And let me put it this way, and right after the fight with Oscar,
All right.
and right after I went to, you know, the grand jury, and found out that this was true.
Right.
I didn't deny not taking it. I said yes. I agreed to what they said. What they told me. What the cream, the clear, and the EPO. I didn't deny not taking it. I just said that.
So I don't mean to interrupt.
Okay.
There are a lot of double negatives. Can we say you admitted taking steroids or performance-enhancing drugs at or about the time of the grand jury?
I admitted taking what was given to me, what they brought to my attention. I admit, I said yes, I took the clear, yes, I took the cream, and yes, I took the EPO.
And
they told me the grand juror.
And did you know at that time that those, the cream, the clear, and the EPO were banned substances?
I knew...
Well, can we get what time?
He said at the time he was alerted to the fact as to what they were.
I was alerted to, yeah, with the grand jury. When I was there, they told me exactly, they told me what it was.
Who told you?
The grand jury. The grand jury.
Okay. So would it be fair to say, on the day you testified before the grand jury, you know that you took steroids and EPO?
Yes.
And you would have taken them in the weeks prior to the Oscar De La Hoya fight in 2003. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. And did you know prior to the date of the grand jury?
No.
And do you know the date of the grand jury?
Was it in 2003? I don't know the exact date.
Sure. Can you mark this as defendant C? Mr. Mosley, if you don't mind, if you could just look at the front page of this document that I gave you.
Okay.
And if you look in the middle of the page, there's a date, December 11th, 2003. Do you see that?
Yes.
Does that help refresh your recollection that you appeared before the grand jury in the Balco case on December 11th, 2003?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you can, prior to you walking to the grand jury on December 11th, 2003, were you aware that you had taken steroids?
Wait. If you can answer that question without disclosing any information or communications you had with me outside the presence of the third parties, then you can answer. But if your answer to that question requires you to reveal conversations with me, then I'm directing you not to answer. Understand? Not to say I said anything, but if somebody else told you that these were real steroids, you should answer that. And not to say I said anything, if the only person you knew that they were real steroids from were me before you went into the grand jury, then you can answer that. Cannot answer that. Which is not to say that I said anything, but I just want to make that distinction clear.
Well, when I heard about what was going on with all the other athletes, and that Mr. Conti was a part of that, then I kind of assumed that something was wrong.
Okay, and when did you hear about anything having to do with, quote, the other athletes?
Really, after my fight with Oscar, I heard Daryl Hudson was calling Victor. It was like asking him what was going on with everything and what's going on. And I think he answered once, and then he stopped answering the calls after that.
Did you direct Daryl Hudson to call Victor Conti?
Actually, he told me about it. He told me about the situations going on TV. He's like, this is going on, Victor, what's going on? Then he had alerted me, and then I was like, we better call Victor to see what's going on. Mr. Conti, see what's going on.
Sure. And can you explain to me what you're referring to when you say Daryl saw it or Hudson saw it on TV? What did he see? Do you know?
I believe he's seen the IRS rating Balco, and was forming an investigation. And then they started talking about steroids and cream and clear and all this other stuff. And that's when Daryl went to call Victor Conti about what was going on. I think he might have talked to him once, and then after that, I don't think he was accepting any more calls from anybody.
And what you just told me, is it fair to say you know that because Hudson told you?
Yes.
Did you ever see anything during this, well, withdrawn? What time period was this that